All right, y'all. Welcome. I am Goddess High Priestess Empress Alba La Pantera. Okay. Move these keys out of the way. So, a word. Let me give y'all a few to get the notification before we get started. Looking for something. None of this is planned at this point of the journey. And you want to know something? Shout out to those of you who have been rocking with me from the moment you've encountered me. Genuinely rocking with me from the moment you've encountered me. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. You know what I've noticed about the spiritual community amongst women? Because I'm not going to classify this as goddesses. Because the true goddesses don't move this way. But women moving as though they have some type of, we'll get into that because we're still early into the message, so we already overstand the way technology operates, so we're gonna move accordingly, you feel me? So there is this tendency of competition within a realm where each one is specifically designed to do what they came here to do. So competition is non-existent. It's non-existent. It's not frozen, beloved. That is a green screen photo. And if, with the proper definition of if, meaning condition, if aligning energies to create a better reality is actually the case, so shall it be. But for those who choose to move on the opposite spectrum because they feel as though they have human credentials along this metaphysical, supernatural journey, you've already failed the test, beloved. Yes, you have. Yes, there's an exam you can retake in your superficial, materialistic human world along this, your quote-unquote spiritual journey. However, be very wise as to the way one moves with the one that's here to assist you with your journey. Many are unaware of what walks gracefully through this earth. Out here getting more beautiful, little to no inflammation flowing through the body is a true one. Those that are on some other shit, posing as though they running somebody, if you know, you know, but you're gonna notice those same people becoming inflamed. Because the fire is slowly rising. Unfortunately, not to their benefit. As an ancient soul here to meet other ancient souls, competition, that's not a thing we do over here. It's just a portrait, gratitude. So, for each and every one of you who have an awareness of your journey without competing against another, because you are aware of how aligned you are to elemental tools, resources, powers, or forces, depending on how you're utilizing them. You have nothing to worry about because we are now in a time period, a moment of experience, a shift in reality where one must realize that this is elemental. And if you are connected to your elemental frequency, fire, water, air, earth, spirit, and beyond, you are highly aware of the unity that is necessary here on this planet. There are so many ways of going about spirituality that still carry dogmatic beliefs. Now, belief is different from a knowing. But one precedes the other. What you know is going to influence what you believe. But many have been believing and led to a knowing and still don't fucking know. So we not gonna be out here playing no more, you hear me? Out here playing that unrighteous game with this beautiful spiritual journey that many have tainted with their fuckery and their fucking ignorance. We're not doing that anymore. All that must shift will. And the shift is connected to a rise and expansion and ascension. All that must be handled will be dissolved. This Neptune and Aries, Saturn and Aries shift, personally been waiting for this for at least 5,000 years. With the energies that are within this earthly realm feeling as though they're going to succeed in their Babylonian ways, ways of confusion. That's what Babylon is, the door to confusion. Babylon, door to confusion, literally what it means. If you cannot connect to all colors, have a connection to all pantheons, then you done already miss what the purpose is. However, some do have a purpose to, once again, cause that confusion. You better know what it is that you're connected to, what you are considering advice. And we will leave that there.